Welcome to the magic of the 2-hour job search. I'm Professor Todd Slughorn, the American cousin of Professor Slughorn at Hogwarts. You may know him for his famous Felix Felice's potion, which is liquid luck. Now, when you use liquid luck, things always go better when you use it. You get surprising results, but it only lasts for a short while, and there's always a limited supply. But we want to talk about the magical 2-hour job search, which has very similar effects. Things always go better when you use it. You get surprising results. It lasts and lasts, and there is an unlimited supply. Now, what does Felix Felice's do? Well, we know that it helps you in any situation, but the magical 2-hour job search gives you a structure to your job search that most students don't ever use. It is the counter curse to two great curses out there. Curse number one, there are more companies and jobs than than most people are even aware of. In fact, only 0.1% have brand recognition, which means 99.9% of all employers have very little brand recognition, and you may have never heard of them. So the counter curse for this is the 2-hour job search. Counter curse for curse number two is that Muggle technology has made it really easy to apply for jobs, which means that employers receive more applications for each job posting than they can even handle. So the old mail and wait strategy is really quite ineffective. So the 2-hour job search helps you counteract that curse. So a magical strategy is to identify possible employers, prioritize them instead of just having a general search, and then finding the best contacts to get those employers to focus on you. Now, you will begin by creating something called the lamp list. It is the magical lamp list, which stands for list of companies, list of advocates, a motivational score, and the postings for that company. A little bit of an approach a lot like an assembly line. You will start off by making a list of dream employers. Maybe that's your first 10 that you put on this spreadsheet. Maybe it's companies that hire alumni. That's your next 10. Then you look for companies that are currently posting jobs or hiring at the moment. And then last, maybe it's companies that are trending, that you've never even heard of, but they're in the news. You can probably keep this to 10 minutes for every 10 employers that you go and put on this list. So you need to go fast. When you're done, then congratulations, you now have 40 companies in mind to start investigating. This is better than maybe the 3 or 4 that you had in mind in the first place. Now step L is done, and you can move on to step A in your lamp list. That's the advocates or alumni. Now, these are probably incredibly important, more important than you might think. So you will find them on either LinkedIn or BYU Connect or through other people, but these are the most common places. In LinkedIn, finding a BYU alumni, there are over 200,000 of them listed. BYU Connect has nearly 10,000 people currently on that system. And so there's a lot of people for you to go ahead and choose from. Once you have found that there is someone who is an alumni, you just copy their contact information and put a yes or no in your lamp list. Now you move on to motivation. This is where you're going to give them a score, just a quick score to see how motivated you are at this point to move forward. Now, is this company and that alumni really interesting you? If it is, you give them a high score. If you're not sure, give them a medium score. If you're really not sure, then give them a low score. That will help you after we are finished with the list. Now you're going to go look and see who is posting jobs. Maybe Indeed.com or maybe Monster, somewhere else, maybe just their current web pages. If they are not posting, then you give them a low score. If they are posting jobs but it's not relevant to you, then you give them a medium score. And if it is a relevant posting that you're excited about, you give them a high score. Once that's all done, you have completed your lamp list, you will sort it, and now you can start with the top 10 companies on your list Now you no longer have to guess who will be the company you will begin searching and finding more information about. Now, the most important part of this entire process is called the informational interview with those alumni or advocates that you have now discovered. The purpose of networking and having some sort of interaction professionally is not to just ask for a job. In fact, you don't even want to do that at the beginning at all. It is not for that purpose. It is to create a professional relationship, to gain insights and advice that will help you in your job application and job search. And it is a place for you to obtain referrals of other people who can help you. Maybe it's someone within the company, and maybe it is directly to someone who will hire you. Now, you will encounter 3 different types of people in your search. You will encounter the curmudgeon. This is somebody who has no interest in helping at all. Probably 1/3 of the people you encounter will be in that list. They just will not respond. So put them in that list of curmudgeons. Obligates, these are people who feel some guilt. They reply to your email, but they really don't have either the expertise or the fortitude to help you along your path. Last are the boosters. They love their job. They love their school. They're genuinely interested in helping you, and they understand the value of the network. This is about a 60% non-response rate, so be prepared. But once you find those boosters, they are the magic. You're going to want to send them an email, a 5-point email that is short, to the point, and starts with connections and general interest to make it easy for them to say yes. Here is a good example of that. Dear Mr. Jones, my name is Brooke Franklin, and I'm a 3rd-year BYU CS student who found your information in the alumni database. May I have 15 minutes of your time to ask you about an experience with whatever company you put there? I'm trying to learn more about software careers and technology companies, and your insights would be very helpful. I realize that this may be a busy time for you, so if you're unable to connect this week, I'll try again next week and see whether that is more convenient. Thank you for your time, Brooke. You send it, you send several of these, and in 1 week, if no response, you send another one and see if it works. If it doesn't work, now you know which ones are curmudgeons. Those that have replied but maybe can't help, those are your obligates. But that magical third that can help you are the key to your success in the job search. And the magic will begin there. This is the end of the presentation. If you want to know more about the 2-hour job search and how to make magic yourself, then please contact the Career Services Department at careers.byu.edu and schedule time with your career director. Take one of the classes that is based on the 2-hour job search, or reach out and we'll send you more information. You also need a password at the end of this, which is Felix Felices, which will help you in your drawing once you've gone through all the classes today. We hope this has been helpful. May the magic continue with you. Thank you.